Skinner TV vlog. As you can see from the previous footage, we have adopted a dog finally.
And he's so cute.
He is adorable, and he's actually the dog that we were talking about in the last video. He's not a puppy. He is definitely a rescue. He was rescued from a drug addict's home, and there were 7 or 8 other dogs there, and they were completely socially neglected because this dog doesn't even know what a toy is.
Not even close.
After we filmed the last video, the next day the foster mom brought Meeko over, and we decided to do a 7-day trial period with him.
And he is very shy. He's very timid. But it's really cool because every day he acts more and more like a real dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's neat to see his little progress, even though he's scared and he won't eat treats when he's on the leash or scared.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to...
We were this close to talking to a breeder because we couldn't find anything, and when we met Meeko at the adoption event, we did a pros and cons list and figured that we're gonna have to do a lot of work either way, whether it's a puppy or it's a rescue with problems like these, and we decided to give him a chance because we can, and you know, we felt really bad for him. But
it's a beautiful dog.
Yeah, we think he is part German Shepherd, part Beagle.
Or Rottweiler Beagle.
Yeah, something like that. We can't figure it out, but the last week or the first 7 days were definitely a trial, a roller coaster trial, because you put so much love and attention into something. Like, all of our free time has really gone to this dog in the past like week or so.
Yeah.
And it's barely reciprocated, and I know everyone I tell that to is like, well, that's what happens when you have kids. Totally get that, but we're starting with a dog. And it's just been frustrating because we want so bad for this dog to be the dog that like is happy to see us and comes up and cuddles. And the reality is we made a decision where there is a chance that he might not do that because
But
might
he's
have
starting to.
Yeah, and he skipped a huge stage of playing in his puppy life, and this is what he's used to. So we're letting him warm up in the house, and hopefully
just trying to give him space and love when he accepts it, and
also pushing him a little bit to be more confident. And this is all a learning process for us. But anyway, today we decided to take him to the dog park by our house because he needs to learn how to socialize with other dogs before even humans. And he did really well. Like, not a lot of dogs came up to him because his tail is so curled under. I think that they can sense his
they see his
fear.
body language that he's scared.
But he warmed up towards the end and got confident, started running and coming back, and he always came back to us, which is crazy. He follows us around everywhere, but he won't like show us affection. It's very strange. It's very strange to me.
Well, now he's eating treats.
But anyway, when towards the end a dog like plowed him that was running into somewhere else, and he got scared and started shaking, so we're going home now.
Yep.
But we really like this dog park around here. It's like there's a water park around here and camping. So anyway.
And pro tip, if you want your dog to have fresh breath, don't feed him these milk bones.
Meeko, you hiding?
Hey, Meeko.
He has such sad eyes. And he sits on the floorboard. The vlog has mostly been about our adoption process with Meeko and talking about Meeko, so I wanted to make sure that I gave a little bit of a life update before I end this vlog. As far as everything goes as a whole, it's been really busy and hectic, and I think we've mentioned that before. Mike has started his rotating shift work, and I think we've also mentioned this too, but what that means is every week he has a different shift. He has a week of overnights, a week of days, a week of midday shifts, and then it kind of just rotates through. So he started this whole thing on overnight shifts, which were or are kind of hard to adjust to. I know we've been through them before when we were in Hawaii, but this is going to be a once a month thing. So he's trying to figure out his sleep schedule and everything like that, and it's been pretty interesting, especially since the time that we do have together, he's really tired, or he's sleeping, or we're with the dog. So he's still loving the job, and no matter what, it's not going to be as bad as it was when he was just underway or deployed, just like completely dropped off the face of the earth for long periods of time. As for me, I've been working a lot too, and my free time is also with the dog. And the bad thing about that is that, you know, I have trouble convincing myself that I'm in the right place with this low-paying job right now. And the reason for that is because I expected, or I thought things were going to turn out differently with my career in the restaurant industry, and you know, I'm still involved somewhat, but I am actively trying to work on something that will be my own and give me the flexibility to have my own days off and my own thing. So when I'm at work, or when I'm at that job, I take comfort in knowing that I am making the steps to get out. And the past couple of weeks, I haven't been doing anything because we've been so busy, and it makes me feel a little bit worse about being there. So my mood towards work and what I'm doing is a little bit more negative because I don't feel like I'm actively working to get out of it. So on Monday, I'm going to start the Whole30, and the Whole30 is basically a full body diet reset where I could go on and on about what it actually does, but I'm just going to put it in simple terms. I'm cutting out dairy, grains, sugar, alcohol, and any chemicals, soy, and basically what I'm doing is just completely cleaning my body out of these reactive foods and just making sure that I get a fresh start. And the reason for this time, or any time really, is not to lose weight, is to not look any certain way, but it's to feel good. I find myself lately just being tired and brain fogged, and just reaching towards sugar and carbs and all the decadent foods that we have at work. And I'm ready to be in a better headspace and a more positive headspace, where I'm actively not only just like creating stuff for my future, but just more happy in general, and just have more time because I'm sleeping better and my time home is more active and engaged. And I just really am excited to do this, as even though the first week is going to be quite a challenge from detoxing from all of this. And I have a lot of experience with doing different cleanses and stuff. I'm really excited for this one because I've never done it before. Next week's vlog is going to be, life, but also that is going to be a part of my life. So I'm going to be blogging about it also on my business website, Time and Joy. I will leave the link in the description below. Time is the actual herb, not actual time like a watch. So anyway, trying really hard to keep these vlogs going at least once a week. And once things settle out a bit, we are planning some trips and planning just like a little bit more adventures, because I really miss those days, and I miss getting out of the house to do something cool, some exploring and stuff like that. Me and Mike feel like we haven't done that in a while, and which is fine. Obviously, there's a big adjustment period. We had a huge road trip and all that, but we're always adjusting to something. So anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you guys next week.